Yasu Files. This is the magic place of Loutra Eleferon. The exactly address we don't tell you because a lot of bad people come here to put the trash. So as you can see, we have a lot of minerales here. The hot water is coming out of the rocks behind us. Beautiful landscape, if I'm honest, one of the best places I've ever been. All we know about this beautiful place is that the great Alexander did some, let's say he washed his little stinky feet inside here. And enjoy!
You may ask yourself, why are the hot springs called hot springs? I can tell you. The hot springs have their name because the water in the springs has a nice and warm, soothing effect on humans as well as animals. The hot springs are normally located near volcanoes. The groundwater in these areas is significantly higher than normally. This is why a lot of human beings and other creatures like to enjoy the soothing effect of the hot springs.
Me, as water botanist, know that the mineral or hot springs water cools as it spreads further from the source. That, in turn, changes the bacteria that can live in it. This bacteria have different colors, so as further the water spreads from the source, also the colors are changing. For example, Synechococcus, a cyanobacteria which exists in about 74 degrees Celsius. Under different conditions, it produces a blue-green hue thanks to chlorophyll, which allows it to photosynthesize. If the sunlight hits the prismatic spring very intensely, these bacteria also produces carotenoids, also found in carrots. They are orange and turn the normal green Synechococcus bacteria into a more sun-like shade. Two other bacteria that produce orange-colored mats are Formedium and Oscillatoria. They are existing in around 65 degrees Celsius.
Hey, if you want to know how the hot water is getting up to the surface, let's take a look at the tectonical plates activity. As our colleague Bernd Reicht has already mentioned, hot spring phenomena exist near volcanoes. Everyone knows that they are appearing on the edges of the tectonic plates of our planet, maybe also in other planets as well. The hot springs, which we are reporting about today, are located in Greece, where the Eurasian plate and the African plate are scratching each other. This causes cracks in the ground and sometimes even an earthquake. Super hot lava can rise up to the Earth's crust through these cracks and heat up the groundwater. You have to know that the groundwater is accumulated rainwater which sinks into the upper Earth crust down to 100 meters. So this heated groundwater finds a way up through the cracks because it's under high pressure. Sometimes, next to the cracks, there are chambers where steam is created and puts the water under even more pressure. When the pressure is too high, the hot water is shooting up through the cracks up to the Earth's surface. This is what we call geysers. If there is no steam involved, the water flows out peacefully and creates hot springs. And now, back to Andreas, who explored the surrounding Botanik a little bit more.
I'm under a very big highway here, and let's see what's at the end of this tunnel. Definitely some birds having their nests here inside. Very smart place. Oh, there was one. Very scary. But I listened to some other voices, other sounds here. This is where the babies are inside. Okay, the mom wants to save the children, of course. The bird is a little bit nervous, watching me. It's up here. Okay, in the highway. So I will go back and check out the goats. Man, in the winter time, with a sled down here, very nice. After you go to the beach, oh, a little mouse is joining us here, living in this water pipe. Hello. Whatever. I can hear the goats. Crazy tunnel, eh? Nice.
This goat herd contains over 352 goats and belongs to an old friend I met back in the days in the mountains of Abenteuer.
Ja, so Juno.
Every morning, he and his 10 shepherd dogs moving the goats from their stall up to the mountains where they relax and eat.
Oh.
Goats get their reputation for eating almost anything because they like to walk around and sample a wide variety of foods instead of boring grazing a field like cows or sheep. Goats are happy about hay, grasses, weeds, grain, and sometimes even tree bark. Did you know that? This makes them strong and also very tasty. In Greece, it's normal to eat goat meat, so don't be shy to try a plate in one of the traditional tavernas around the mountains. The bells they are carrying around the neck help to locate the herd on a pasture or range. Animals get used to the soft tinkling of bells, which has a calming effect on the herd, letting everyone know everything is oaky-doky. Also, the sound keeps predators away.
Καλημέρα. Τι κάνεις? Ναι, ναι. Dokumentation.
Ποιο?
Γεια σου. Hey, little friend.
Yeah, in this Botanik it's not so typical to meet strangers like me with my camera team. And even the dogs don't understand why. Without the dogs, it would be hard for the shepherd to keep the herd together. A goat has a lifespan from 15 to 18 years and can be your friend in a lonely, dry nature. The milk it gives is perfect for a nice yogurt or feta cheese, which is one of the biggest sources of income of the farmers of Greece.
Na? Hallo. Ja, 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 feiner Hund. Mhm. Oh. A lot of parasitas on this dog. And here are coming the last ones. The lazy ones maybe. Or also too shy ones.
After a sunny day in the Greek mountains, it's time to go back home and give the tasty milk. For me and my crew, it's also time to move back to the camp and let the Botanik be Botanik.
Hey late friend, come on.
Kalispera, Kalovradi, and Kalinichta, my lovely Abenteuer Botanik friends.
Τα ματοκλάδα σου λαπούρδρε σαν τα λουλούδα του καπού, σαν τα λουλούδα του καπού βρε τα ματοκλάδα σου λαμπού. Τα ματοκλάδα σου γερνείς βρε, νου και λογισμό μου παίρνεις, νου και λογισμό μου παίρνεις βρε, τα ματοκλάδα σου γερνείς. Τα ματάκια σ' αδερφούλα βρε, μου ραΐζουνε την καρδούλα, μου ραΐζουνε την καρδούλα βρε, τα ματάκια σ' αδερφούλα. Τα ματάκια σου να βγουνε βρε, σαν και εμένα ναι δεν θα βρουνε, σαν και εμένα ναι δεν θα βρουνε βρε, τα ματάκια σου να βγουνε.